Hey, what's up, guys? Aiden here. I'm gonna turn off this music before I get copyright striked. So hey guys, what's up? And today we are not gonna be playing RimWorld. We're gonna be playing a mod for Hearts of Iron 4 called Old World Blues. It's based off of the Fallout franchise. Well, it hasn't gotten to the East Coast yet, but still, you got your Fallout stuff, the New California Republic, the Brotherhood of Steel. Actually, screw that. Go better for one, Brotherhood of Steel. Maybe that's the Fiends. Maybe two. Or maybe even three. But anyway, I guess I could give you guys some context. So, well, you guys probably know Fallout New Vegas, the stuff that's happening there. This is the territory of the Mojave under General Lee Oliver. Here's the Mojave chapter. These two are not getting along, the Mojave chapter and Mojave territory of the NCR. As long as that, you got these kind of people, and you got Mr. House. But you also got the cons. Oh gosh, the cons. Ugh. But the New Republic is gonna be expanding rapidly, like you did within the game. You also got people like the Shy who's aligned with them, and other stuff. But anyway, let's get into some story about the Texan Brotherhood of Steel. So as you might know, I'm not going to start that yet. Let me finish the story. As you might know, if you play Fallout, this is the Brotherhood of Steel. This is the original chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel. And they had a lot of technology, especially they got more after defeating the Enclave at Navarro. So they got a lot of stuff, and he said, hey, how about we go and spread our wings? So they did. One went into the Mojave, made the Mojave chapter. Another landed in Texas, made the Texan Brotherhood of Steel, which is seen in, I think it's Fallout Tactics, yeah. No, the Midwest Brotherhood is mentioned in Fallout Tactics, which is supposed to be like over here. Which they're gonna add soon, which I can't wait for, because that's gonna be cool. But anyway, yeah. As the Texan Brotherhood, we've kind of strayed away from the norms of the Western Brotherhood, because we're helping out locals like the Unity of Austin and Lone Star, two democracies, and we're, well, a chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel. What we make up for is in our ability to overwhelm the enemy with superior technology. So yeah, that's what we do. Now let's get into some weapons. Crowd control gear, which is basically riot gear for suppressing stuff. Suppressing people, yeah. And this is our basic weapon of the Brotherhood. Western Brotherhood. Doesn't show it. Double barrel shotguns. That's going to be what we're using. As you can see, guys, we can either go for the energy weapons, or we can go for the normal basic crap stuff. Blech. I kind of want to go for the laser stuff, I mean, it looks good for some stuff, but I mean, it looks bad for some others, like guys in power armor, using basic weapons. I don't think looks very good. But yeah. Let's go and research some stuff. We got some technology. Industry. Look at that industry. Let's go and start woodworking so we can make houses. Or make new settlements. Vault Tech power armor. I'm gonna have to look into that one. Oh yeah, we have no support equipment. Haha. Okay, we need some water. Let's just get some from Lone Star. They're our best buds. Anyway, our main goal is to make sure to protect Texas from the bad guys. Mainly, our biggest threat is Lannius' cohort related to the Caesar's Legion. Now, Lannius, you might say, that's pretty small. He's not going to get that big. Oh, Oh. He's gonna get really big, dude. He's gonna go on a conquest. He's gonna go on a spree of conquest and murder. So yeah, we better prepare Texas for in case that it reaches us. The long march west is the first thing. I mean, we're trading with Lone Star. They're gonna give us some stuff. Light Patrol. The Riot Control. Oh, so that's what our power armor looks like, dude. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Just saying, bro. Anyway, let's just. Do we have any weapons? Oh yeah, we could train some divisions. Heavy patrol. Let's just make like one division of one heavy patrol unit, Fort Hood, and then we'll make like one light patrol unit for down south. Anyway, let's get this started. I haven't even started up, and we're in 6 minutes in. Telling you about the story of the Texan Brotherhood. I could have just told you go onto the Fallout Wiki, dumbasses, but I didn't. I decided to be nice. Anyway, we also have a system. Caps in the 3.0. I have already. I'm gonna explain caps. So, gosh, with caps, we get a quarterly income. This is more normal, and some places even get their own currencies. Like Caesar's Legion has their currency. The New California Republic has the NCR dollar. You know, but we just have caps because we don't have a currency at the moment. The chase. The Texan Brotherhood truly began when news reached them of the rise of Addis and his army, a splinter group of super mutants hell-bent on carrying the legacy of the Master. Alarmed, elements of the Brotherhood split off and began a long, grueling chase with the only purpose of eradicating them before they could carry on whatever horrible scheme they had in mind. Rhombus, the leader of the expedition, had to assemble his force for the arduous path ahead, and so he gathered a detachment of knights, Gaines National Spirit Paladins, took the families of his soldiers with him, took a balanced platoon, traveled with but a few Paladin veterans. How about he took his family of soldiers with them? You know, they decided, hey, we could also settle here. There's Dallas. We could maybe rebuild that. You know, I'm just saying, guys. You know, it'd be pretty cool. Anyway, let's put some units in there. Oh no, it's doing this. Okay. I'm gonna took the families of his soldiers with him, because that seems like a pretty good thing to do. Always ready, always there. Who are the Ironmongers? I guess they are what remains of Addis's army. Meeting the Texan National Guard. On the travels through the land, Rhombus and his detachment kept growing in size. Tales of his heroic quest and the possibility of an end to the super mutant menace had rallied many of his causes as his expedition marched. Now in Texas, he and his forces encountered the remnants of the National Guard. Learning of his goal, they asked to join him to help put an end to Addis's madness. Rhombus knew his group was already wary of newcomers and wouldn't accept them easily. He decided to. Well, we get a lot of bad stuff. We lose some support if we do this. Accept them as civilians. How about accept them as civilians under his oversight? Nah, let's go. Dang it, I probably shouldn't have done that because we were actually struggling with trade. We can barely build stuff. Look at that. We got one factory. One factory. That's supposed to be done in like 3 years. But hey, at least we can go and make more power armor suits. And scrap motorcycles. Bicycles. Runner Ghoul Ranger. The Brotherhood expeditionary encountered a most peculiar group once they arrived in Texas and settled down in the preparation for the battle ahead. A group of so-called Texas Rangers met them, led by a ghoul calling himself Lidro Runner. Lidrak presented himself as an only remaining descendant of the pre-war Texas Rangers, trying to keep peace throughout the land. And he was applied at what Addis had wrought full upon his jurisdiction. He wanted to join the expedition and put the mutants 6 feet under. Of course Rhombus accepted his proposition. The Wake of a Giant. Rhombus's fate. And also our current leader is Edward R. Rusk. He looks pretty cool, I think. The battle that followed the expedition finally catching up to Addis's army was truly legendary, to the point that wild tales are still spun to the day about what happened. Many talks of huge confrontations pitting the mightiest of the Brotherhood paladins against the behemoths of a single combat, thousands of knights inflicting righteous fury upon the cowardly mutants and shattering their will for decades to come. But of all tales wildest are what happened to Rhombus on that day. The truth is, Thankfully, he bought a farm on which he spends his retirement. Yeah. Gains national spirit, victorious heroes. Now he's just a retired dude. Okay. Let's see what we got. We don't really have a lot to do yet. So, let's just do Dallas's development. Sorry, guys. So anyway, enough of backstory. Let's get into it. Those are our allies, Lone Star, and this is the Unity of Austin. They're made up of super mutants. But they're also democratic, so you know, maybe they're not all that bad. Houston Rockets. The Carthaginians. Assassin City. Tube Heads. Jeez, we got some interesting fellows around here. The Last Lodge. Lubak. Shell's Army. Nice. Okay. The Chained Chair, Scorpion's Bite. Hand Dogs. The Hand Dogs actually have a pretty interesting tree. I actually might do a video later on where I play them, because they actually are really interesting. But the Last Patrol, these guys are the only guys who can form the state of Oklahoma. And they're led by Ghoul. So yeah. Anyway, let's go and see what happens. Also, I guess it also doesn't just go into Texas, it goes into Oklahoma, as you see, Colorado, and even Mexico, but that was in some older updates. Oh, the Desert Rangers are already at war. These guys. Who you might also know as well, they're going to become the NCR Rangers, so yeah. But it also went into Louisiana a little bit. Oh, the General stirs. Santa Anna has slumbered south of the Rio Grande since he helped to drive off the Legion incursion 10 years ago. But for some reason, he has begun to stir conscriptions, and the Steel Legion on the General have been slated on the river's southern banks. Press gangs have been stockpiling food and fuel. Time will tell what he is up to. This is Santa Anna, by the way. If you don't know, Santa Anna in real life is the guy who tried to put down the Texan uprising. But now he's just some robot who calls himself Santa Anna. He's not actually Santa Anna. Oh, we have 139 stuff. Simulator training, simulator unit tactics, simulator naval combat, dogfighting. Let's just do some training. Look at our great economy, dude. Okay, for some places you can trade, like for instance, Lone Star is a trading nation in Texas, as well as the NCR. They trade as well, even the Brotherhood. But yeah. So let's not worry about that stuff. We're just in Texas. Let's just care about what's really important. Texas. Barrage balloons. I see that we don't have any of those, awesome, VB transports or VB gunships. So that kind of sucks. But hey. I wonder how the Western Brotherhood looks at us. They probably don't like us because, we're helping people and we don't just care about technology. Surely we are the original idea of what the Brotherhood is. A group of good dudes who help out people. Oh, and now we can add some people. Ledrick Walker, I'm just gonna add a military theorist in our mix. Actually, I wonder what kind of generals we got. Okay. Ledrick Walker, the guy we already talked about. Edward J. Rusk, the leader of this chapter. Anyway, there's not many battles that we need to fight for now. So we just gotta relax, build up some economy. Alice's developments. So, that's good. Texas for Rusk. The forklifts taken. Fort Hood development. I know that the Unity of Austin is going to have some stuff where we're going to be fighting alongside them in their battles. Also, there's another thing this game adds, and it's where you can give other armies generals to help them out. Like just lend a general as like an advisor or something. Yeah, we are definitely researching how to make some more purified water. Kind of is something we're struggling with. Anyway, the Mojave chapter and the Mojave territory, they're both going to start fighting anytime soon, so I'm just going to let you guys take that in. They don't get along very well. In fact, the Western Brotherhood and NCR are probably going to fight anytime soon. Because the two of them hate each other at this point. Fort Hood development. Yeah, brothers. The Orbis and Old Bones, who? Oh yeah, Lanius' cohort, they're starting an invasion. The Executives. Chief Executive McKinley. Pre-war medical training. Ooh, so we know how to use pre-war medicine, so that's good. Texas Arm Association. It's related to the Republic of the Rio Grande, which is the closest thing within Mexico that's an actual republic. Well, a democracy at all. Because the rest of this place, robots, eh, robots that for some reason own. I think they own. No, Mexico City is owned to Nueva Aztlan, who are native to Mexico. And then you got Chichen Itza. And Costa Cavernada. Basically, they just make coffee. Rio de Honduras. Okay. Resource production. Sorry guys, I don't know what that was for. Let's see what our economic policies are. Urban planner, waste not, wants not. Okay. Political mastermind. We got a lot of stuff. Texas veteran. Edward Jefferson Rusk. Of course he has to be in there, you know. He's the main man, bro. Okay. Now let's go and make it so we can actually look at people's focuses that aren't in our faction, which is decryption and encryption. Study pre-war holotapes. Anyway, that's Austin right there. So yeah. There's Houston. I think I really want Houston, bro. And I think that the Alamo is somewhere here. Well, looks like it's not here. There it is. Loaded, it's Richmond. But don't worry, it's not Richmond, Virginia. It's just Richmond. Begin a scavenging program. That way we can, like, scavenge old world tech. Maybe even, you know, find some blueprints to secretive stuff. Like maybe the plasma guns. That would be cool. Shale's army has declared war on someone else, okay. Rusk is right. What the Wasteland needs isn't another common army oppressing its citizen and focusing more on waging war than on ensuring peace. Our oath was and still is to this day to enact law and protect our citizens against the harsh conditions they might endure daily. Yeah, I agree with Rusk. He seems like a chill dude. Wants to make Texas great again. Oh, come on. Fine. Okay, I can't make anything better because of our limited amount of good water. So, yeah, take that if you will. Simulator training, sure thing. Motorized flight. Soon we'll be able to make planes, biplanes, you know. Seafaring. Well, usually naval stuff isn't going to be very important. We're just going to do it anyway. The patrolmen. You seem like nice fellows. Everything takes water. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the video off somewhere around here. Let's just like try to end this off right here. Shows Army Carbone. Our additional mercenary companies. I wonder what Lone Star is doing. Recall the Lubeck edition. Okay, I see. Interesting. Caesar's Legion. Desert Rangers are still fighting that stuff, and we're gonna end the video off here. I hope you liked this video, guys. Let's just make this for a little bit. You know, make this a series. I love you guys. No homo though. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.